And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Goffstown High School for a Division One basketball matchup between the Manchester Memorial Crusaders and the Goffstown Grizzlies. My name is Scott Gross, and tonight I'm joined by Broden McCune. Welcome, Broden.
Scott, how's it going?
Pretty good. So this is the last game of the regular season for both teams. They head into the playoffs next week. And Goffstown came off of a pretty tough loss last night against a very good Winnicott team.
Yeah, and you say very good. They're probably top three in the state. And Goffstown is in that company there with Winnicott. So a tough loss and a very good team. You can't hang your head too long. And I mean, we talk about very good teams. This is the number one seed, right, Scott? Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so this year with the COVID-shortened season, they're going with open playoffs with no. The regular season really didn't matter. So with that, we'll see a Memorial bring the ball in, and that will be number 4, Kenray Amadarama. Will be the point guard, I guess. Also on the court is number 1, Brennan Beeland. And a steal quickly.
Taken away, Blondo. He's got room to move, and he gets the first 2 of the game. That's a great play there from Blondo on either side of the court. He just took it and ran with it.
Yeah, and he starts off with the bucket just like he did last night. At 14 points in that first half. Nice off glass, but couldn't finish.
That was a good high shot.
Yeah, that was number 2, Johnny Rumraj.
And you may be noticing this Goffstown team is a little lacking tonight.
And a steal by Memorial.
Strand getting down the floor with him very well, but that's too good.
And that would be number 30.
I believe that was 20, Troy Tucker.
Okay.
This Goffstown team may be looking a little empty today. That's due to the fact that neither of the starting guards are playing.
He got Blondo at the point.
Yeah, that's Robbie Bagidi for O'Connell.
That was almost too easy for Strand.
Yeah, so Bagidi out with an ankle injury, and same thing with Aiden O'Connell. Sustained the last game yesterday night for Bagidi, and Monday against the Crusaders for O'Connell.
Inside to Jutras, and he gets blocked.
Great block there from Jack Kelly.
Nice. And really, Kelly played a great game last night as well on the defensive side of the ball.
Mid-range jumper for Blondo, no good, but pulled in there from Strand. Strand gets the 2.
And
quick
timeout. Goffstown leads 6-2. And I think Coach Danny Bryce is saying, hey, we got to probably step up the intensity here, especially on the glass.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough look.
Yeah, they didn't really go for the rebound. I think that's why he called the timeout.
Watch Blondo take this one and just finish beautifully off the glass. Threw a little tiny bit of contact there too for Blondo.
Yeah, so the weird thing about this season is that, it's almost like the regular season didn't count. So unlike other sports where I think the coaches kind of seeded or the association seeded teams in basketball to wide open. So Memorial, who did not have the greatest regular season, they had a losing record. They're a number 1 seed.
That may be an understatement, Scott. This
Yeah.
Memorial team I don't even think has close to a winning record, and they ended up as the top of the pack. So
yeah,
Goffstown lucked out to get
that's
the 2
a kick
seed.
by Kelly. So the way it's going to shake out on this type of bracket is Memorial will host the winner of either Trinity and Central. Not Central, I'm sorry. Trying to remember what team it was. Concord.
Yeah.
And nice pass inside.
Batted down though by Blondo. Great play from Mason there. Driving. That's Strand. Strand back out to Blondo. They're going to say the travel was there.
Yeah, so Memorial will play the winner of either Trinity Concord play-in game, and then Trinity had a terrific season.
Yeah, and
they have to have a play-in game.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, and that ball goes out of bounds off Trinity, Goffstown's possession. So on the other side, Bedford and Central will play, and the winner of that game plays Goffstown at home next Thursday.
Yeah, and starting at the 1 point guard position there, Uzi Empoyo tonight. Blondo, great move to the inside, and he finishes incredibly. That is a work of art right there off the glass from Mason Blondo, who's off to another hot start tonight.
Yeah, he's deceptively quick, Blondo. I like that shot. That was
that's a
number
good
one,
shot.
Brennan Beeland.
Uzi
He got
picking this
good.
one up
He got
quick.
great elevation on that jump shot.
Yeah. Uzi out to Blondo. Blondo thinks about it for a second. Kelly down the lane, spin
Nice.
move. What a play from Kelly. Drops that one in. And the Grizzlies are on an early roll here, folks. They're scoring.
Yeah. You got Malley in the game, it looks like.
No, that's Sindoni.
I'm sorry, Sidoni. I apologize.
Other senior guard there.
Yeah.
I watched Sindoni put down a couple dunks in warm-up there. so,
Really?
yeah, he's got some hop to him.
Nice
Down
pass
low.
inside.
Good steal there from Strand. And will the Grizzlies end up with
Sindoni
it? They
with
will.
it.
Sindoni takes it.
Long
Quick pass
pass.
down court. Off the glass, Mason Blondo. Look at this Goffstown offense. My goodness. And you know what? You give them the credit on offense. Got to give them the credit on defense there, too.
Yeah, they're playing very tight.
Strand forced a steal there, and
defense.
he's getting clamps on today.
So that's Rumraj with the long three.
No good. Rebound, Blondo. Blondo says, you know what? I'll show you my skills at the guard position.
Goffstown's patient. You know, they're looking to get the ball inside.
They're looking for easy point, and that's one of them. Oh, short though.
That's a good look, and I
a great
really
look,
like that inside-outside game where I think it was Jack Kelly who dished it out to Blondo.
Great vision there from Kelly.
Nice screen by number 2. That was Rumraj.
Another three here. No good. Kelly's going to come down with it. Kelly got up there to get that rebound and came down with it quite easily. Quick Strand. Nice little move there from Strand. Couldn't free him up though. He gives it off to Blondo, who then gives it to Mpoyo. Mpoyo, Kelly. Lots of motion tonight. Kelly gets caught up.
What a
pass
pass.
down low. Strand, easy bucket. This offense is rolling like a rock down
So
a
let's
hill.
talk a little bit about Ryan Strand. You know, last night, tough loss. And so Strand had an opportunity, I guess, on a 1-and-1. And that's tough, you know, especially in a tight game. So he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. This long three, that's a 2,
That's
sorry,
a
by
two,
number
yeah.
20. That was Troy Jutras. That's his second bucket. So anyway, after the game, Strand is like out there for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think he put up about 50 free
shots.
throws.
Yeah. And I think that just says something about his character, you know,
Yeah.
and his work ethic.
You know, he is one of the most determined people on this team, and hustle is something you really can't teach a kid, and he's shown that.
Yeah,
all
but you know
season.
what? Sometimes, like, you know, you put your head down, you're like, you know,
Yeah.
you're sad about it. Like, he comes into after this game is over, he spends 30 minutes shooting.
Mondo, off the glass, off the feed from Kelly there, and Kelly. I mean, we've talked about his guard skills and a lot of these other big guy guard skills that they've got, and Kelly just displayed them there. Uzi looking relentless on defense, and will they recover? No. Down low, Jutras.
Nice pass.
Yeah, that's a very unselfish move there from Jutras, and has
And
shown.
I missed who scored that.
I believe that would be
12? Right. I just want to give him credit for that. That's Ramadani.
I don't know if you can hear it in your headphones right now, Scott, but Cowett literally just called out a play.
Yeah.
And he said Mason elbow, Jack wing, Uzi corner. Like
Yeah.
he's literally calling out where these players
Sindoni!
should be. And that's a great play from Anthony Sindoni. What a wow. He used some force to get inside there.
This team is like shooting like 75%, by the way,
Yeah,
at
because
least.
they're getting good looks,
And it's
Scott.
layups, you know. Good pass.
And a block there from Uzi and Poyo. You got to give him credit where credit is due. And Uzi and Poyo with the defensive effort. Sindoni, he
And that's
draws
gonna
the
be
foul.
a block.
Yeah.
Is he all right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
he drew that foul for sure.
Oh yeah, but he was very quick to the hole. That's
Yep.
number 4. That's like the first foul, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's number 4 on the foul, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of replays tonight, or highlights tonight, but we haven't been able to show them because this game has just been firing nonstop. First one good from Sindoni. We'll see number 11, that's Isaiah Fisher, come in. Sophomore, but look at the height on him. He's about the same height. You know what? He's about the same height as Blondo, isn't he? He's got that length.
Yeah. We have a minute and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Sindoni makes 2. And
Subs
we're
come in
going to
here
get some
for Goffstown.
substitutions. Can't tell.
You know
Again,
what I
we're in the studio, folks.
Yeah.
So we have a remote control camera in the high school gym that's operated by our wonderful Dave Steffen, who's in our control room, and then Broden and I are doing the play-by-play due to COVID restrictions. So we're a little bit far away from the action.
Isaiah Fisher puts up a 3. That one's no good. And Strickland comes down
Strickland
with
is
the
in the game. He did a couple of jams in warm-ups.
Yeah. Some.
He elevates.
Yeah.
Ooh, he was open there for a second.
Trying to do a little too much
that
there,
was-
Bonacorsi, but
yeah.
he works back well on defense there and takes it away. Wow.
Wow,
What a hustle play.
he made up for it there.
Yeah. Strand down low. Kelly fouled, but not called, and he gets the second attempt. That's 2 hustle plays back to back. He gets his own rebound and puts it up after a no call. So this team has just been playing great ball tonight.
It's
Almost jumped there by Strickland.
crazy, with the exception of that errant pass by Bonacorsi. It's by like a perfect
Yeah. And Strickland just pulls the rebound away, and he gets the tip there on the
Kelly
shot.
with the 3, and baseball throw, and that'll do it. So arguably almost a perfect quarter
I mean, if
for
they
the
keep
Goffstown
this,
Grizzlies.
if they keep this pace, Scott,
Look at this play here
Yeah.
on defense by Bonacorsi.
makes up for it, boom, takes it away. He just took it away.
Yeah,
He just took it away, and he threw a good behind the back pass too. Like,
and then
And then a-
dishes
yeah,
to Kelly, who misses but gets his own rebound.
it was, I think I called a good foul there, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. But they're letting them play. So
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, we talk about height difference sometime with our own Uzi and Poya. Look at the ref height difference.
Yes. Well, let's talk a little about last night, because one thing that we really didn't talk about, and I thought about it after the game, was I thought that Winnicott did a great job crashing the boards,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
in that second half. But
Definitely.
when you looked at the teams, and we don't have the heights posted in our graphics packages or anything, but Winnicott definitely had the height advantage, and I thought Goffstown just did a really good job crashing the boards, and with their players that weren't as tall, they were boxing out. I think in that second half, I just think that Winnicott just stepped it up
Yeah.
in that game.
Yeah, and I mean, average height for that Winnicott team
6'3", right?
probably was about
6'2",
6'2",
6'3".
6'3".
Yeah, they were tall team. So we got 8 minutes of the second quarter. I'll tell you, it'll be hard. It'll be really hard pressed for Goffstown to do as well as they did. That's the best quarter that I think I've seen them put up offensively, Broden.
Yeah, and a reminder, Scott, if we talk about defensively, there was a game just a few home games ago, that Goffstown only allowed 11 points in the first half.
Yeah.
So maybe defensive focus coming around this time. Bonacorsi taking this one up for Goffstown. Picked up his dribble quick though. Strand down low, Blondo fake pass. Oh,
In and
he
out.
almost freezing it up though.
In and out. So with the ball's number
Fisher.
11, that's Fisher, Isaiah Fisher.
He picks up his dribble, and
Yep.
Mally's heckling him. That's a great.
Yeah.
That's some great effort there from Mally. They're
And that's
picking up their dribble quick.
War Akul, number 14's in the game. Nice
Oh,
behind the
that's a good
back
move.
dribble, but a block.
there
Yeah.
from Strand.
Strand's like a little bit possessed tonight.
Strand's. I think he's a little
Look
upset.
at that great defense.
Yeah.
Look at his feet.
He got a good move placed on him, and he still works back to get the block.
I'll tell you, if you're coach, you
Ooh.
love that.
Bounces in.
And then, who was that?
That's a lucky one.
me-
That was one.
Number 1. That's
Beeland.
Beeland with a 3, right?
Yep. Easy look there for Strand. who
And what happened?
I think it got tipped there.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was looking to see somebody in the wing. So we got an 11-point lead for the Grizzlies, pretty much in the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah, just a minute
And
elapsed.
Roomraj is with the ball, tipped
Tip
up.
there from Strand.
Fisher with the ball.
Good move there from Fisher, but he picked up his dribble.
And he's got to be careful on that.
A lot of these players have picked up their. Oh my goodness!
Strickland swatted that one away.
Yeah. Yep.
Getting a
Watch
replay on this one.
Just watch this.
Just
folks.
timed it perfectly.
Yep. He said, no.
He gets up there. Those new sneakers.
You're talking about those
Yeah.
last game.
or what do they call them in your generation? Kicks? What's the term?
I don't know if I use kicks.
What's
so
the term?
casually, Scott. I don't know. I just call them
Athletic footwear. Number 1 again. That was Beeland. That's a second 3 in the last minute.
Yeah. I call them tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Even though you play basketball or you are running them. Strickland low post. Strickland up, and he fights for it, but Blondo gets his rebound and goes up with 2.
That's number 10. 10 points for Blondo early on in the second quarter. Goffstown with a 10-point lead.
This is a reminder that Blondo had 14 in the first half last night.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he didn't really touch the ball a whole lot in the second half.
Outside, Beeland again. You can't let him keep shooting these folks.
Well, I don't know who's guarding him, but
I believe that's Bonacorsi.
So Bonacorsi's got to get up in his face. That's 9 points for Brennan Beeland, who's on fire.
That's a foul. That is a foul and a half. And great way to fight for it, Strickland.
I'm not sure what we got here. A lot of subs.
Cowett is calling out man. So, actually, Goffstown gets possession.
Jutras is back in the game for the Crusaders.
Oh, look at the corner here. Look at the corner here.
It's
folks.
wide open, but you get it to him. That's the key.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a play by Nate Bonacorsi. You got to give him the credit there, because he looked off the defender. He looked one way and passed it another, and really freed him up there. See what he can do. Bonacorsi.
Oh, he gets into trouble.
Lost it. Yeah. He's looking to have a little conversation with the ref there. Maybe something that we didn't catch.
I just thought that he dribbled off his foot.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking that maybe he got a little bit of
push.
Yeah. So this Crusader team is within 7 points and really on Beeland's 3-point shooting.
Yeah. I mean, you take away Beeland's 3-point shooting, and they're down 24-6 at the moment, or 24.
Yeah.
24 to 8. Rather.
See. They switched up, so now they got Strand on
Beeland. Yeah.
Right, and
Jutras. Strickland almost got up on that
gets his own rebound. Here's another 3.
No good on this one. See, the thing is, Strickland is great on the block, but he's got to be ready to get the rebound, too, when he comes down. Strickland, Euro step. Great play there from Peyton Strickland. My goodness.
That was pretty. You know, it was a little slow motion-ish. But it was nice.
He hit the move, and he came up, and he was acrobatic with it. He forces a steal, and Ryan Strand will come away with it. Here, look for somebody else for Strand.
Somebody be cutting.
No, he just wanted to slow it down. Strickland is going to draw the blocking foul. That's not somebody I'd want to draw a blocking foul from.
No. So that'll be oh boy, I'm sorry.
What is it? Number 4?
Yeah.
That's Amad Amaro.
Amad Amaro. I apologize. That's his second foul.
We'll call him Kenray.
I'm gonna call him Kenray.
Kenray.
Yeah, he took a tough block there.
Yeah.
Strickland is.
He's actually on the bench now, I believe.
Yeah. Well, with 2 fouls, it makes sense.
No. Like, he took a little too tough of a block. Good pick set by Strickland. Malley for 3. No good. Strickland gets the rebound, though. He'll put up the second and 10.
Oh, almost went in.
And 1.
2's on that one. Number 2, Rumraj. Look at this. He gets up there, man.
Yeah.
He's like right at the rim.
Right. Yeah, he was pulling down on the elbow.
And this is a guy who hurt himself playing football. He just got activated, what, a week and a half ago, if that.
Yeah, but I mean, looking at Peyton, what he's been doing in warm-ups, like he's been active in warm-ups. You know, I think he's been healthy for a while.
There's his nice move before.
I think he's healthy.
Yeah.
Scott.
Well, we know with his tree trunk legs that, and he misses both free throws, that.
Great effort there from Will Sasso. Bonacorsi down low to Strickland. He can't hold on to it.
Yeah, it was a good job by the Crusaders. They got a hand in on that.
Yeah, they're starting to put 2 guys in Strickland's area. They can tell on that low post.
You got Malley doing a good job fighting through screens.
He's worming through those screens.
I like the defensive intensity of the Grizzlies
Yeah.
this year.
Beeland, oh good on the layup.
That's a great cut by Beeland.
Yeah, he freed up really well there.
There's Uzi.
Uzi, straight to the paint. Quick jumper there from Sasso, no good. Strickland comes down with it. Gotta be careful of the carry or the travel there.
And
They're gonna say time. Oh no, foul.
on 12?
22.
22?
They're right about here.
They're giving it on 22. Oh, I didn't even know he was in the game. That's Dominic Lassour.
Yeah. Strickland, good hustle there. Off the lost ball from Uzi and Boyle. Ooh, Aaron pass.
So Goffstown, who had 22 points, has only put up 4.
You were right, Scott. You were right. It's hard to keep the same momentum going constantly. But maybe after a break, after the first half there. After the
And,
first half
that
break,
one just would not fall for Roomraj.
Malley taking this one up, hands it off to Strickland. Strickland bounces one guy off of him. And down
Beautiful
low to
cut.
Malley. Malley,
Got to
no
make
good.
that, though. Got to make that.
Strickland goes up and comes down a little bit awkward. But
I like the fact
good.
that Malley cut to the hoop, but got to finish. And
Runner,
that's number
no good.
No good?
Yeah,
That
that's
is good. Number
Sorry.
4. That was Kenray.
It looked like it was rolling up front there.
Yep. So again, 7 points. This is their Crusaders are very much in this game. Almost look for a backdoor cut there by Bonacorsi, but Uzi didn't see him in time.
Bonacorsi down to that's another errant pass, and that's
Yeah, that's
right
one of
in
the
hands.
things.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a great play from number 2
Roomraj.
there, Roomraj. He gets Peyton Strickland. Peyton
5
Strickland
point lead.
has been jumping a lot tonight, so he's gotta stay on the ground with this guy a little bit more. Strickland through
That's
contact.
almost too easy
Oh my
because
goodness. That's a
too-
man amongst boys.
he's too strong, you know. And Peyton Strickland cutting to the hoop is going to be tough to stop.
You know what? I'd like to take my comment back about him jumping. I don't want to say too much negative about Peyton. I'm a little
Beeland,
scared of him.
you got to call that, my friend. That's another 3.
That's a 3.
Off glass. So
Yeah.
that's now a
He said-
4-point lead.
You know what he said? He said, "Bank's open."
Bank is open, and he cashed that
Ooh,
check. Look at that
step
step
back.
back 3 on
Little-
Uzi.
Little
But
Harden-esque.
you got to call it, right?
Yeah. I
Doesn't
mean,
really matter because it went in.
He's got what? 12?
12 point. No, he's got more. He's got 14 points. But he's got 12 just in this quarter
12.
alone.
12 off of 3-point.
Yes.
4 of them.
Yeah,
You
4
gotta-
in this quarter alone.
You got to
Yeah.
be there.
So
for that.
he is a one-man wrecking crew for the Memorial Crusaders. He is hot, and I think, you know, you got to. I mean, Anuzi plays good defense, and then that one, it was a step back 3, pretty tough to defend.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, look what James Harden is doing in the NBA.
Yeah.
He does that all the time, and that's where he gets
I think the
bundles of points.
obviously, you know, let's go back. You know, that's what I was saying. I mean, so we are about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Goffstown has only put up 4 points in this quarter.
No, 6.
6. I'm sorry. Right, 6 points, which is 22 points. So, whereas
Scott,
the
I'm
Crusaders,
I'm
They-
telling you, Scott, without an Excel sheet, I don't know how you do math. Man.
yeah. Now they're gonna press.
Uzi's staring his guy down. He said, "Yeah, you can hit the threes. Can you guard me?" Down low. no
But
good.
that's a bad pass in traffic.
There's been a few of those, and you're definitely missing your guard, your distributors tonight. Uzi, good solid defense there.
Good hustle.
Oof,
That was a tough.
that's
shot.
an interesting selection there. Blondo looks at his teammates and he says, "No, I think I'll pick this one up."
Blunt. You better watch out. That was Bonacorsi. Almost traveled. And what do we got?
Illegal screen, I believe.
Let's see what's on.
12. Oh no, 12. That's on Memorial.
Yeah, Ramadani. That's his first, and it's only their 5th. So there's.
Quick pass into Blondo.
Good
That's
block.
gotta be a foul. That's
No,
gotta be
no,
a
it's
foul.
not
Yes.
a foul. You come on, get your glasses on. Clean. Good hustle.
No, bad hustle on Goffstown's part. They didn't get that free rebound. Malley for 3. He's so good at that. He can't miss it. Can't hit it though. Wow. Let's get a replay of that one, Dave. That's a great hustle play from Will Sasso. Watch this.
Yeah.
Ball's going out. Will Sasso, he says, oh, look who's right by me. Boom, off your leg.
Yeah, great play by Will.
And I think that's a dimension of the game that Will Sasso brings in. He's got a lot of hustle to him, and he'll make those plays like that. You know, won't show up on the stat sheet, but that's something that's big there for the Grizzlies and could lead to point. Corner 3, no good, Bonacorsi.
That was a good look. I wasn't sure if you wanted to take that shot with only, with that much time left.
Yeah.
Now, what are they doing? They better do something.
Yeah. Okay, that's buzzer.
And that'll do it. But so for a really close game here now, 28-24.
If you're watching this game and you don't look at the scoreboard, this you're like, oh, Goffstown's got to be winning this by 10, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, Memorial's hanging in it, and they did it on the account of Brennan Beelan.
Oh yeah,
and his shooting.
He single-handedly scored 12 points just in that quarter alone.
Yeah.
He scored more points than the whole Goffstown team did.
Yep.
So we're going to take a break for halftime. We'll be back soon. Take care. back for second half action. Grizzlies are up by 4, but I'll tell you, the Crusaders came back. They mounted a 16-6 second quarter, led by Brennan Beeland.
Yeah, and I mean, you take away Beeland out of that equation, and there's 4 points total.
Listen, that's the way the ball goes, and really, I think the difference is that Goffstown turned the ball over quite a bit in that second quarter.
That's definitely the passing was of question for Goffstown, and maybe we see a substitution, a change of pace, a change of play for this Grizzlies team. That'll change that.
I want to welcome all the viewers all across the country. I think we got folks from Georgia that are watching this evening.
I'm gonna guess from the Strickland bloodline.
Family, yeah.
I mean, they're seeing him put on a pretty good performance. He had,
and hopefully we've got folks that from Manchester that are watching the Crusaders tonight.
Hey, I mean, all across the country, Manchester, maybe another country, maybe Manchester, England. We've got some viewers.
Nice
maybe you're
cut.
watching the wrong one.
Number 12, but a block. And let's see who that's on. 10? We don't have a 10.
What? 20, maybe?
20? That's Uzi. Yeah. I was going to say, because...
that's an odd call. First one, no good.
In and out.
That's a...
For Ramadani, that would not fall.
And Strickland comes down with the rebound.
You're not keeping track of the number of rebounds?
No. I feel like we've got enough going on here, Scott, right?
Oh, yes. This is...
Strickland, 3-ball, long, too strong.
Now, I'm not sure what Malley was thinking there, because there was nobody there, and he didn't really set.
He was just trying to put a shot back up there. He was going to get very little contest on it, and it's just hard to do. It's all in the arms on that one. And,
that's a rare miss for Beeland.
Yeah, that's one of 2. I believe he's only missed 2.
Yeah.
Move, Uzi. Oh, he gets his own rebound though.
Can't
no good on it. Maybe we swap somebody out tonight. Yeah. Malley, great defense, and you hear Cowett exclaiming about it. That was really
that's
really
what
good.
he's got to do. He's got to get out on that guy, because Beeland is not afraid to shoot the ball. That's for sure. Oh, he's picked up his dribble.
Oh, good hustle there from Strickland,
and
that's got to be a reach.
And, he's a little bit chippy play, I think, on Ramadani.
Listen. Just you can't get too upset that Peyton Strickland has got about 60 pounds on you, probably.
No, he went. See where he went for like the head, the shoulders. I don't think you got to do that. But.
Sindoni on the wing. He's coming back to the point. Strickland.
Now watch out for that 5-second call.
Ooh, low pass there to Uzi, and that's what's been killing this team is those kind of errant passes. Bounce back and forth, playing a little hot potato with the basketball. Uzi, he sees something he drives, and that's got to...
Look at Sasso jump in there.
And he forces the jump ball, and it's going to be Goffstown possession.
So great hustle by Will Sasso, almost like a football scrum.
You know
Look
what?
At it.
I said it, Scott.
Yeah.
I said Sasso does stuff that you won't see on a stat sheet.
Somehow, somebody has to save that one and put that on, like, Facebook or something, or social media. Him just crawling into that hole there.
Strickland, turnaround Jay, no good. And quick rebound, Sindoni drops that
with
one.
With a left.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
You know what, Anthony Sindoni, you know what, if you shorten that one down, Tony Sindoni, that's a mobster name right there, Scott.
And that's going to be offensive foul. Who's that on? We can move the camera to see. Number 1.
Beeland.
Beeland, that's his first. They're calling a little more fouls, by the way.
Yeah, I think there was some discussion between the refs and the coaches. And maybe we could call a couple more.
Gotta set some screens if you're Goffstown. You gotta move a little bit more. Not seeing a whole lot of motion. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're just out in the perimeter, and if you
Malley, no good on the 3-ball. Beeland, ooh, he was getting close to that Goffstown pipe on the baseline.
and a
Foul.
push by Strickland, that'll put them on the line.
I mean, in the words of Nate Bracey, AP statistics teacher, Goffstown girls basketball assistant coach, and all-state ball boy. I mean, the foul on a shot that would probably be good to go. If you can stop the shot from going, statistically speaking, it's better to put him on the line.
Oh yeah. So that's Jutras.
And there you go. You only get 1 point from that instead of 2 easy. Timeout.
Timeout.
Looks like they're probably going to be setting up something a little bit different. I would like to see Strand maybe come back in.
Well,
or just rest your guys.
Regardless, who's ever on the court just has to recognize the fact that you've got to move.
Yeah.
You have to move without the ball. You just can't stay behind the arc and just pass it around the arc. That's not going to do anything. You got to cut to the hoop or you got to set screens. So let's see what they're going to do here. And you might not see a whole lot of some of these players like Blondo and Strand and others because this game doesn't have a whole lot of significance. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it means something. It's the 1 and 2 seed, Scott.
Okay, it's the 1 and 2 seed, but you don't want somebody,
no,
rolling an ankle or getting hurt.
This is probably the squad you're going to see for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Cowett probably told these players, hey, this is your shot. Show us what you can do in the playoffs.
Good defense there by
Sasso.
Memorial.
Out to Sindoni.
Got Strickland on low post.
Good move
I
from
don't like
Strickland.
that,
Doesn't free him up enough.
I don't like it because he got doubled.
Yeah.
And I would have liked to have seen him just dish it back out. For
just put it back in the corner.
Yep.
Give somebody a good shot. Elan gets a screen down low. Yeah, you got to stop jumping with him.
That's a foul. And that's to be on the floor, though. 24.
Tony Sindoni, the mobster.
Tony Sindoni.
I don't know if he likes being called Tony, so we'll cut that down. Anthony is.
Sindoni.
I know he goes by Anthony, so just saying. Tony Sindoni would be a kick butt mobster name. Beeland, oof.
Well,
maybe his time is cut short there on the 3-ball.
A little kryptonite in that locker room. There you go. That's what you want to see.
Yep.
Good job
Strickland,
by Sasso.
3-ball. Sinks it.
Man,
he must have gotten like a little plate in that collarbone or something that helps the shot.
It's just odd because I think you see him and he's like chiseled.
He's just athletic, Scott.
I know,
he's just
but like
an athlete.
I get it, but like being able to hit a 3 isn't easy, as you know from last night. Excuse me. And he just has a smooth shot.
That one doesn't fall for Jutras. Will Sasso?
Oh, that's a charge.
Charge.
So Sasso will pick up a foul. That's the 3rd on Goffstown. Getting a little coaching from Mr. Cowett there.
You know what? We discovered a secret today in our conversation with Coach Cowett. That fade that we were drooling over yesterday.
Yeah, he said, "Wow, he got a great haircut."
And I mean, he did get a great clip. He said, "Great clip, Bedford." That's where he got it. And we were both a little shocked.
Yeah, I thought it was like some fancy like barbershop stuff. Salon.
Watch Jutras' feet. He looks to be stepping on Peyton Strickland a little too purposefully.
And
Uzi's getting.
That was number 11.
Fisher.
Height nice.
Difference.
Yeah, but that was
Height
a nice post-up move by Fisher.
Yeah.
That's his first bucket of the game. Sasso set the high screen and rolls.
On Corsi all by himself.
Gotta be careful when you're in that corner, though.
Yep. Uzi drives.
And
through contact.
Yep.
Yeah. Good teammate there, picking him up.
I couldn't see that number 2.
I think. See here. Yeah, that's probably gonna be
2 comes over. Yeah, it doesn't set.
Right
okay.
there. Yep.
And that would be Johnny Rumraj and
Uzi.
Oh boy.
On the first one.
I'm gonna win this thing tonight, baby.
Gonna win what?
Oh, I didn't tell you.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you in a second after this one.
We'll see.
I'm definitely gonna win tonight.
But put back, Will Sasso, no good. Can't get the rebound yet.
So Goffstown's had some struggles with free throws. And I said to the parents at halftime, I said, listen, if I shoot better after the game on 10 free throws, a percentage, then
Oh
you
my
guys have
goodness, Peyton Strickland came down with
to. I
that
said
one.
that they'd make donation to a charity. So I'm like, so far I'm looking pretty good. I got to shoot like more than 4, I think, out of 10.
Remember, these aren't necessarily the starters, Scott.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's a free throw for crying out loud. Strickland's in trouble.
He draws a
He
foul.
draws a foul.
That is what you should do. If you can't get out of that trouble, go up and put a body onto someone.
And that was Troy Jutras with his first.
If he can put a, you know what, there is not one body that I would
Yeah.
want to catch least than Peyton Strickland on a block, because that man is throwing a shoulder and I'm crumbling.
Oh boy, Peyton. I'm gonna be shooting free throws with him after this game. Then we'll do it. Then we'll do a dunk contest after that.
I think you'd win that, Scott.
You know, all the parents are probably cursing me right
Oh,
now in
probably.
the stands about this because
Probably.
I probably jinxed these guys.
Hey, this is a problem that they've been having all season.
got that one.
Oh, he shut you up, Scott.
He did.
He shut you up. This is a problem they've been having all season, and I think it's probably the biggest hole.
Oh, nice
in this
move.
team.
Nice job. Who was that?
It was 22.
22. That was a beautiful drive by Dominic Lesueur.
Lesueur.
Hopefully we pronounced your name right.
Because if not, I think we just offended some French people. Lesueur? Is that where all the waste goes?
Oh, that's not nice.
No, I'm
Lesueur.
I wonder. You know what? I'll look it up on Google
Yeah,
Translate now because I made the joke.
Yeah, it's bad. That was a bad joke too.
It was a bad joke.
Ooh, crossover.
Ooh.
Doesn't fall though.
Try to get the one-hand finish.
But that
No
was
good.
Fisher with a beautiful crossover on Bonacorsi. Let's see if he can return the favor. No good.
Nope. It's ego in French. My French pronunciations are
Number 12
even
is
wworse than
wide
my
open.
last name one.
They doesn't see him though.
Lesueur with the ball here.
Wonder if they're gonna try to put Beeland back in the game. What did we
Offensive.
Offensive on who?
I'm gonna guess 1. Oh, 22. rather.
22.
And Beeland is in the game. He just hasn't been making an impact. God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's their 5th team foul. Beeland is in the game?
Yeah.
I didn't see him. Okay. Tell you, Goffstown, who came up, had about 22 points in one quarter.
Oh my goodness.
That was almost too easy.
Oh
for
my
Strickland,
goodness.
Who
Oh my goodness.
has 6 points alone. He's got 6 out of Goffstown's 8 points.
That's ridiculous.
But you can't. He'd be so difficult to defend if he gets the ball down low.
Yeah.
Good job by the Crusaders on the offensive glass. Number 2 with a long 3, no good. Rebound by Goffstown. That would be Sasso. And Uzi sets it up. I don't think Bonacorsi has ever not liked an outside shot.
You know what? Last year, I believe.
He's never passed one up.
Last year, I believe he got 1 shot attempt in, and
So
it was a quarter 3, and he drained
is
it.
taking advantage of his looks
Opportunities,
this evening.
Hey, I mean, he's practically in a starting role. Like, he's playing most of this game.
Yeah.
That's got to be, yeah. God, Uzi is strong.
Oh yeah, he's very strong.
Because you know what? A player of his
And that's on number
his
12.
stature.
That would be Ramadani, and that is his 3rd, and the team's 6th.
That's a nice little move there, too.
So, but Uzi will be going to the line,
A player of his stature normally doesn't
trying
come
to
down.
help the team's
like that.
cause for the Scott Gross free throw extravaganza
Free throw.
after the game.
Charity fund.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Johnny, your pension right here. Your pension. Dom, you by yourself.
Strickland comes away with it. Mid-range jumper for him. Short. No good. That's buzzer.
All right. So, but Goffstown with a 7-point lead. And mostly was the Peyton Strickland show, to be honest with you. So
I mean, yeah. It's
he
up,
had
up to this
6
point.
points, 6 of the 8 of that. So again, I mean, Goffstown put 22 points up in the first quarter, 14 points since then.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's probably adjustments to coming from the Crusader bench.
Right.
I mean, I don't have the sheet with the coach's name in front of me.
Right.
Oh, Danny Bryson. He's a pretty good coach, so he probably made some adjustments.
But Goffstown held the Crusaders to only 5 points in this quarter. So,
Yeah.
see what they can do now in the fourth. They got to close this game out. And the one thing that I think that they did do better was that Beeland, although Beeland put some shots up, they were contested shots.
Yeah.
And I think Malley did a nice job on him when he had his opportunities. And see who you might see some different players in the game here. Is that you're not going to see Kelly, you're not going to see Blondo. I don't think you're going to see Strand either. So
You won't see any of the starters
Nope.
once again. These players are going to get their minutes. These 5 right here, they are going to get their minutes. Yeah, that's all I can say. And I mean, with minutes, you'll see some outside attempts from Bonacorsi and some
Almeida.
rebounds from Strickland. So
I got to take Uzi off for some free throw lessons too. I think after this game.
come on.
What? It's either that or go to Dairy Queen, right? Shoot free throws or go to Dairy Queen.
Strickland with the shot block attempt,
Yeah.
no good, and no
Good
good the
contest there.
shots. What's the saying, Scott? Death, taxes,
Again.
and outside attempts from
Again.
Nate Bonacorsi.
All known quantities, things that will always occur.
Yep. Hey, I mean, confident, right?
Oh yes.
That's key.
Oh yeah.
And that one sinks.
That was
so,
Fisher.
So Fisher says, look what I can do. And
Isaiah
4
Fisher
points.
with the 3. And Goffstown really, aside from Strickland, they haven't hit a 3. So
Oh, that one, he comes up with it.
travel.
What? No.
I don't know if we can see.
Can we get a replay on that one? Yeah.
Let's
So
see.
watch how the ball is forced out right there. And he comes down with it. The ball is forced out.
Yeah.
So it's not a travel.
I don't know if I like that call.
I don't like that at all. Fisher, no good. Strickland should stay a little closer to ground.
What are you gonna do here?
Shooting foul. Shooting foul on Bonacorsi.
Was it 32?
Oh, it
or-
was on the floor. It was 2.
Two.
Bonacorsi.
Bonacorsi.
Lob. Ooh.
Who put that one in?
That's 2. Number 2. That's Rumraj. Look at this one. Look at this one. He floats up there, Scott.
Oh wow, beautiful play.
He was close to putting that one down, I think.
Close game again, folks.
But Peyton Strickland, no good. The 3. Uzi and Poyo. Quick pass to Sasso. Peyton Strickland with the rebound. Strickland high off the glass, no good. Strickland, he gets the foul. And 1 for Peyton Strickland. Showing the strength.
Goffstown had
Give a little
3
bit of flex. Give a little bit of flex,
They had-
Peyton.
they
Come
had-
on.
they
Come
had-
on.
They had 3 offensive rebounds on that one.
Yeah, watch
see.
this here. This is he said, yeah, you're a little boy to me. He's just too strong. He's yelling there. He's
Yeah.
yelling.
Well, it's because he had just great strength to get that rebound.
And put the free throw down.
Nice job, culminating a 3-point play. Goffstown needed that, up to 5-point lead again, 39-34, under 6.5 to play in the game. Can they close this one out?
Strickland gets in front of it. Strickland, fast break. No, he can't pick up the pass. Travel, though.
But you know what? Good hustle by Sindoni and Strickland. And again, that's what you want to see if you're a
Watch
coach,
him
that your
step in
guys
front
are.
of that.
Yeah,
And then
look at him.
turn.
And he's diving for balls.
And
And
that's some speed there.
yeah,
He's making up a gap on that court.
helps when you're a football player. You get those fumble drills.
Yep.
Bonacorsi will inbound it. Ooh,
Gives
that's
it
a tough
Strickland.
pass.
Ooh.
That was a really tough pass.
Sindoni in the corner. Sindoni looking around. He says, "Here, you take it, Peyton Strickland." Back to top of the key for Empoyo. Empoyo tries to get the step back. No good. Will Sasso. Back to Empoyo. Empoyo. I haven't seen Empoyo put up a real shot just yet. Down low. Will Sasso. No good. Will Sasso fighting for that rebound. He doesn't get it. Fisher picking this one up for Memorial. Fisher, good hesitation move. And
that's a foul. That's before the shot, I think. That beat Bonacorsi.
I'm going to say not during a shot attempt. So
It's their 5th. I got 5 on Goffstown. I got 7 on Memorial.
From the looks of it, it seems to be about correct for that one, Scott. That one
And
gets
Uzi.
loose. Down to Sasso. Sasso, see what he can. He doesn't hold on to it. Quick up the court. Back and forth here. Quick down low, down low.
Got 11. Fisher cutting. Oh, then we saw him.
Fisher.
Nice Brussels.
He's got a good hesitation move there, and that's
Yeah.
what frees him up from Bonacorsi.
And that's his 5th point of the quarter. So he's put up.
Look at this.
7.
That hesitation right there. Bang. Stops his momentum, and Bonacorsi just couldn't hang with him.
So a 1 point. I'm sorry, 3-point game.
One possession.
1 possession though. Again, how many close ones are you gonna have here?
Do you put
Yeah,
do you
is
put
that,
somebody back out there?
Is that the AD, Mr. Huff, walking on the far side of the court?
I believe it is.
Do you know what Justin Huff's preferred evening meal is?
What is it?
It's like a chicken Caesar wrap from Putnam.
Hmm.
That's his preferred. That's his go-to fuel in the evening.
You know what? In the mornings for me, what gets me going?
Pop tarts, I bet.
Nope,
Oh,
not a huge Pop Tart guy.
okay.
Lumberjack wrap.
Oh, at the
Blue Moose.
Blue Moose.
But
Yeah.
you replace the bacon for sausage.
All right.
That's my meal. I haven't had it in a while.
I'm
I need-
still waiting. I go there quite a bit, and I'm still waiting. We're working on a developmental menu, like a selection, the
Yeah.
Great Scott it's going to be called, but we're trying to figure out. It might be like a takeoff on like an Italian type sandwich,
Oh.
but we're in developmental
Okay,
stages,
okay.
so it's still not,
Yeah.
100% done.
You know what was good? They took it off the menu. There was, I can't remember what it was called, but it was a breakfast sandwich, and instead of like a croissant or whatever,
And it's almost a turnover by
Ooh.
Goffstown.
Boyo didn't pull the trigger there.
See, someone's got to cut or set screens, and again, you're just passing around the perimeter.
Malley outside to Strickland. Strickland, ooh, no good bounce there.
Good look.
There was it was a breakfast sandwich, but instead of like a croissant or a bagel, it was French toast.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, they took it off the menu, unfortunately.
Is that the spicy one?
Yeah, it was a little spicy. Spicy French toast,
Okay.
which is a great take. You got a little bit of a hint of cinnamon and some interesting flavor combo. Peyton Strickland coming down with the rebound. Their bowls are good too. Their breakfast bowls are
Yes.
very good.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm a big fan of the Southwestern Bowl.
Yep. They make some good hash brown. Good
Side of Strickland.
Strickland. That's
He
got to
gets
be. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I mean, you could keep playing hack a sack with them.
20?
Yep. I believe so.
Jutras, that's, so they're, it's the 8th foul. Oh, yeah, that was a mugging.
Come on. looks to be almost a little intentional on
No,
one's
it's not,
part.
not intentional. It's just that it was just a,
No, like they're starting to put those fouls on with a purpose. It's not like, let's go up and block the shot. It's like, let's go up and grab his elbow.
the Strickland makes the front end of that one, and let's see if he can second one down. And yes, he does. So quietly, Strickland is having quite the game.
I mean, you want to talk about quite the game. Go watch the tape on Strickland's football performance against Bedford in the first game of the season last year.
And that's a hack on Sasso, I think. The 2-1.
2-1, maybe?
It has to be.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
their 6th.
Bonacorsi isn't on the floor anymore. 5.
Yes. No, he comes over. It's 21.
It could be either of those
Yeah.
two, I think. It'll be a shot. So,
And that was Rumraj with free throw. Cutting the lead to 4. Free throws are going to matter come the end of this game, that's for sure.
seeing some both.
We're down to a 1-possession game, folks, with around 4 minutes to play in the game. High screen there by Sindoni.
Boyle alone in the corner.
You got to set screens, and even, I'm sorry, off screens. You know, they're not even doing that.
Yeah, free up guys.
Yeah. Nice.
Malley should take that.
Yeah, I like
every
that
day.
by Malley. That was good.
Oh, great hustle there from Sasso. And,
And
yeah,
there you go.
come
again.
on, come on. Yeah,
See who
Isaiah
that's
Fisher.
on?
Isaiah Fisher knows it's on him.
Yeah. And yeah, he's so strong. He's making his free throws now.
God, you put a little something in him, didn't you?
I did. I said no Dairy Queen if you don't make those free throws.
We have to hear from Mr. Strickland after the game, see what Peyton actually eats, because I feel like it's more like chicken breast and not Dairy
Yeah,
Queen.
I think you're right. So Peyton Strickland makes both his free throws. You can hear Cowett saying
Show
he
your
wants
hands.
he wants those hands up. Again, that's shuts down those passing lanes.
Yeah. Also, it also forces a lot less foul. But Gotham's starting to get into that.
Yeah, you're right. It
that
forces you
trouble.
to move your legs a lot. Wow. So you talk about a guy who's on fire. I mean,
Somebody
just-
somebody flipped the switch somewhere.
yeah.
I was like, hey, what's this one do? And it just shuts off his shooting ability, I
Well,
guess.
what it also demonstrates to me is that he's probably a streaky shooter. In the
Yeah,
sense that,
yeah. He can have a good run.
I mean, very, very good shooters don't hit air on those. I
Yeah.
mean, that's all I'm saying.
Let's see. Outside attempts.
And that's going to be
Over the back.
Over the back on Mr. Strickland, and that's going to put them in the bonus.
Yep,
So that's one thing you want to be careful of. You don't want to stop the clock here and then give them opportunities. That should be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, it is. They
I don't know why
signaled
they're-
it.
oh, okay. You know, Huff doesn't give us credit for this stuff. You know, we're trying to call the game, keep the stats. We don't have like a
Well, that
crew
wasn't-
here.
That wasn't Coach. That was in Huff. That was
that's-
Coach Hammond.
Coach Hammond. Yeah. Very critical of us.
Yeah.
We can take it.
I mean, if you, I'd like to motion the folks watching
know-
from Manchester tonight and hear a little words from them about the coverage that they see for their sports.
And that's 2 nice free throws by Troy Jutras, which you need. So we're down to, again, a 1-possession game.
Ooh, that was a good move from Uzi.
Got to be careful, though.
Out to Malley. Malley hesitation.
And that's a great play by Malley, because as he saw his defender not in great position, he dribbled right into
Yep.
it and drew the contact.
Yeah, watch this move from Uzi.
Yeah.
Watch him. Ooh. He didn't even move the
Yeah.
ball. He just moved his body. But we'd like to motion the fans watching
All
tonight
right, so now we got Malley.
and content-wise.
So Liam Malley that's his first bucket,
Yeah.
first score of the game, that free throw.
There is no doubt in my mind, at least, Scott, and I have a little bit of bias, that Goffstown TV is the best, or has the best coverage of high school sports across the state. And I'd argue
Those are fight words.
New England.
Nice drive.
That's
and
a
what a
great
nice
play
bucket.
off
That
the-
was number
off the
2.
glass.
Johnny Rumraj. Beautiful play. I love that.
Yeah. And all I'm
Yeah.
saying is I've worked here and I've volunteered here
steal.
for years.
By Rumraj gives it up to number 20.
Ooh,
And
Oh,
no
no
good,
no
but a
good,
nice
but
rebound in
that's,
by
Fisher.
Fisher. And that game is now is it a 1-point game or are they
Yeah.
up now?
1 point.
And we're going to get a timeout. But a great second effort by the Crusaders.
Yeah, so I'll continue my comment here through the timeout. And as we watch the
He puts
steal.
a hand in.
Yeah,
Right.
here. But like, I'd go and motion a lot of our viewers who are from Goffstown, who've been absolutely blessed to see this coverage that we've had over the past number of years, and we're always expanding. We always want to do more, but it's unparalleled, I think, to a lot of the other places in the state. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think we do a very nice job. We again, it's not like we're paid. We're paid professional. Well, Dave is. But
I mean, I'm paid as well.
You
but
are, but
I don't know if I'd call myself a professional in the manner. Just
this
yet.
is we try to do it as best we can, and I think the equipment that we've got this year has been very helpful in terms of the remote control camera, especially because really what that allows us to do is to do it safely for one. But I think
not only safely for us, but safely for these teams that
Right.
are in the gym.
Yeah.
Try not to expose anyone through any contact.
So another super close game for the Grizzlies. And you're going to have Bonacorsi inbounding the ball to Empoyo. High screen there by Strickland.
Somebody's open in the corner there. That's Malley. He's a shooter and a half, so probably should be looking that way.
That one did not look so good off the hands of Strickland, and now Memorial has a chance to take its first lead of the game.
Scott,
This looks reminiscent of, and
that does it.
that's it, a 3 by number 2, Johnny Roomraj, and that boy is on fire. He has put up 9 points in this quarter.
I hate to say it, but this may be one that Goffstown unwillingly drops. Uzi gets 2 of his own.
And Uzi,
I mean, maybe
gets it
not.
back.
Maybe not.
So it's a tie game, right?
I'll
Yeah.
gladly eat my words for this
yeah,
one.
but look at this. Number 2, Roomraj.
You gotta get out to him.
I know, but nothing but net. Man, beautiful. And defensively, look what he did. He had that steal on Empoyo. Right before that, he had a great so he has just dominated this fourth quarter. So similar how Beeland took over the second, Roomraj is clearly taken over on the fourth quarter. Like I said, he's put up, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 9 points. So 9 of his 11 have been in this quarter. Now Strickland, 1, 2, 3, 7. He put up 7 in the fourth quarter so far. He's got 17 points this.
Wow.
Peyton Strickland. He leads all scorers at this point. Because Beeland's got 16.
Yep.
All right, so it's a, in terms of team fouls, Goffstown is, they have 7, so they'll go to the 1-and-1. If they foul Memorial will go to the line, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and same thing for, they got 8.
Nope, they're in double bonus.
They're double bonus, right?
And they got 10.
That's right, they'll be shooting 2 of them.
And maybe it'll come
You gotta
down to
stick
some
on
free throws
Beeland.
again.
Don't,
Oh, Uzi ends up with it.
Yeah.
But
now what do you do?
I don't even know if it was.
Do you, I think you got a lot of time, so you wouldn't just have one
Yeah.
play, but you can hear the crowd.
I don't think that's the crowd. I think that's the opposing team, Scott.
Oh, the opposing team. That's right, because the crowd wouldn't be doing it. There is no crowd.
Isaiah Fisher, no good. Who comes down with the rebound? That's
a
got to be a travel.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, now, do you just go for one possession, or what do you do here?
No, you score here. You score quick here. Draw a foul, maybe. You get an easy bucket here.
And they would call a timeout.
Now,
Now with 33 seconds, now what do you do?
I still think you try and get one quick bucket here and then force them on defense.
Yeah, I would agree.
Get a sure shot.
I'm
Sure
with you on
shot.
this one. Because if you miss, you can still, if you have to foul them, you can. You can do whatever you want, basically. You just play D.
Yep.
As Robbie Bagidi, he's in street clothes.
He's in the sweats tonight.
He's in sweats.
Looks very comfy.
He does.
Looks very comfy. And I believe Mr. O'Connell is over on the other side of the court. He's not walking with the team. He's still icing it a little bit.
That's the way to do it. You got to elevate and ice.
Yep.
It's
And
called
I mean,
rice.
look over at the other side there. He's got it elevated on the bleachers.
Yeah, called rice.
Really?
You know what that stands for?
No.
Rest, ice, compression, C,
Yep.
E, elevate.
Elevation. Okay.
I'm just giving a little medical terminology here.
I mean, or you could just eat rice.
Eat rice. And let's see what the game strategy looks like here.
Do you want to push it to overtime after last night?
No.
Owett calling out a play here.
Couldn't
Sindoni,
finish.
no
He
good.
went to the hole.
I
Just
think
couldn't finish it.
I think they were looking for a foul too.
Yeah, well, they didn't get it, and now it's one last shot for the Memorial Crusaders. Long
Thielen.
three!
Deep three, no good.
You
Oh,
gotta get that rebound. Who put the hand on that thing?
Sasso, open
This is it.
three, no good. Loose ball,
Timeout. Oh, and we're going into overtime, folks. Now-
nail biter.
Yes. Overtime is brought to you by, we don't do commercials,
You don't do
we?
commercials.
Can we just try one, or?
No.
All right.
I don't think so.
Advanced Auto Parts, something?
No.
Okay. Nothing. So, I got a question for you.
What's your question?
So we're in overtime here. So I'm seeing like these food trucks, more food trucks. So there's this food truck
Yeah.
that's like at the mobile station. It looks like it's an Italian type food truck. Have you been to it?
The mobile station. Which mobile station?
The one on the outskirts of town near the cemetery, West Lawn. And then he's also at the. I've seen this guy at
I've
the.
never seen
at
a
the-
food
at-
truck at
in
that.
Pinardville. I've seen him there too.
I've
I haven't
never
been
seen-
to it. I was just curious.
Scott, I am spending most of my time in Hooked at the moment.
Okay.
I haven't been too much in Goffstown other than
All right.
work and swinging by the school.
All right,
you know.
so another overtime, back-to-back overtime sessions, and who's talking to the official there? Guy comes over. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Let's watch the tape back. See if he offered him $1 or something.
I think he's with Memorial, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do if you're a coach. You got to talk to the officials. Actually, I met that official on the far end. Very nice guy.
Yeah. Tall dude.
Yeah.
Goffstown will start off with it here.
Got to thank these officials too. I mean,
Yeah, they're doing
30% of more than 30% of the officials opted not to.
Yeah.
Um,
They're doing the tough
referee
work.
this year, but they're doing.
Looks like they're
keeping
going to
this-
run the exact same play that they ran at the end of regulation.
Yeah.
Strickland all by his lonesome. 3-ball, no good. Oh, it's calling out 11,
It's a
11,
zone.
11.
11 is a zone.
Not too quick there. It's a shooter. Stay for a second.
No good. Strickland comes down with that.
Brooklyn said, Bonacorsi, get away from me. I got this one.
He goes, I don't need to box out my own dude here. Come on now.
Bonacorsi put it up?
No.
Okay.
Gotta have a little more,
Space.
Yeah. Ooh, good batted pass. Will Sasso ends up with it, and he gets the
Oh,
foul, but
that's on
no
number 12.
shot. But that's a good. I like that attempt there from Will
That is
Sasso.
number 4
Ends up in his
on
hands.
Ramadani.
And Sasso puts. You know what? Honestly, that's a great ball for the contact that he was getting there.
Yeah.
Sasso first shot. No good.
Just take some deep breaths when you're on that free throw line. It's almost like you're meditating.
Yeah. 0-0. That's the score
It's
on
really
the free
hard.
throw line.
The hardest part about free throws is that you're so amped up, you know?
Yeah. You completely stop your momentum.
Yeah. That's why, just, sometimes step away from the line, take some deep breaths, and then let the muscle memory kick in of a free throw.
See Goffstown zone be implemented here, Scott, and I think that could be a telling factor, whether that is
Yeah.
this
Well-
one goes in the win or loss column, because that one goes short. Batted out to Fisher.
Key here is that you can't let Beeland be open. I mean, he's missed far too many. He's going to hit one soon. Make sure that you jump out on him.
Fisher. He looked to pull the trigger there, but he doesn't. Outside. Ooh, he
That
pulled
was
in
a
a
nice
man.
move.
Yeah. but Strickland just comes up with the
Strickland's
rebound.
got to have at
You-
least 15 rebounds, right?
You know,
I mean, maybe
you know,
more.
I said the death
We
and
don't-
taxes line, but death, taxes, and Peyton Strickland rebounds. The 3 guarantees of life. Down low,
And
Strickland,
he'll be going to the line.
Yeah.
Let's see who that's on.
20.
20. And that would be
0.
Troy Jutras. That's his third.
Him and Strickland have been going at it all night, and that's it looks to be a one-sided affair. It looks like Jutras is getting a little upset at Strickland, and Strickland's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, I'm playing basketball.
All right, so let's see. Goffstown's got to hit some of these free throws to.
What's clapping through it? What is
He
clapping through it?
better clap through it.
We see double overtime, Scott? Will Sasso comes down with the rebound. He hustles out for it, and he gives it. Nate Bonacorsi down low. Strickland at the glass, no good. Oh, that was a tough sequence there
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
you
Grizzlies.
missed a layup.
Jutras low off the glass. That was
Another rebound for Strickland.
I mean, this is just back and forth. Who can hit one?
You're right.
Strickland tripped.
That's a blocking foul, and that'll be another one on number 20.
Strickland left a little glance there.
And that's
Um,
Troy Jutras'
Let's
fourth.
watch this. I
But no,
want to
that's-
see if
but
I want to see if
He
this
did.
is
He moved
intentional.
he moved his feet. You know,
Mm.
either that or this is great acting. This guy, either Strickland needs to go get an Academy Award for that one.
That one's short. Scott, you can't laugh now. Scott, you can't laugh now.
I can because it's almost. It's either laugh or cry. You know, so I'm choosing to laugh. And
Oh, there we go. Goffstown pulls away with a lead
Hey, you know
here
what?
for the first time in a couple minutes.
hey, it's really good when you hit 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free throws in the overtime session. You know.
Oh, Beeland was all by himself there. Stay on the floor, coming from Cowett there. Jutras loses it. That's a big name late in this one. Jutras, who's had 2 fouls
So
and a couple misses.
There's only been 1 point scored in this overtime,
Yep.
folks, and that was on that last free throw.
Strickland, handoff, Uzi
He
loses
turns it over. Oh, here comes number 2. He's gonna go
Oh,
coast to
great
coast.
move. Loses it. Fisher.
Elan.
That's a travel. Oh, no.
Timeout.
Can we see?
by
Can we see a
Memorial.
replay? Can we see a replay on the end of that one? This.
No,
Okay,
no,
it was
no.
right at the start. No, can we run it back? Can we run it back? It was right at the start. He picked his left foot up right at the start.
No,
If we can run it back.
leave the guy alone. You're
Thank you,
killing
Dave.
me,
Thank you,
Broden.
Dave.
Like, this is not like it's an
Thank you,
NCAA tournament.
Thank you, Dave. Speaking. Yeah, whatever. This will be. We'll watch once Fisher gets it down here. Oh,
That's
this
way
is way back, way back.
That's way back.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Dave, who is, by the way, interim coordinator.
Interim. No, I think he is coordinator.
Not at the moment.
What is there like a power struggle? Is this like almost like a coup of GTV?
Yeah. Just wait till we get to town hall.
We're gonna march down to GTV.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's watch the play here.
That's a turnover right there. So again, look at number 2.
Yeah.
Johnny Rumraj, he has gotten his hands on the ball for steals. So many. Look at that awesome crossover.
Yeah. This,
But
this
nice
is
job
where Fisher,
there by Sasso.
right, picks up his dribble.
But I don't
Right
think
there.
he.
Yeah, he did. Scott, just
Then
trust
what?
me.
The
Just
official's
trust me.
right there for crying out loud. He
Just
could have
trust
called it.
We're slowing it down, okay?
All right, so
Who
we're
cares
back to
where the
live
official-
action.
Who cares
a
where the
minute
official
left.
is?
Goffstown leads by 1 free throw.
A singular point.
Yeah.
Ooh. There was a
Uzi,
very
nice
good
defense right there. Yeah, watch out for Beelan. He's wide open.
Beelan is wide open. Foul.
Not a good foul by Bonacorsi. Not a good foul at all because you're putting them on the line here.
I don't know if I like this one.
Well, let's see.
Works for it there.
That's a
he
foul.
Gets it.
That's a
no,
foul.
No, he has his hand on the ball. He has the right to possession there. I think he should have let that one play out until it's a jump ball.
I disagree. And Fisher
That's it.
makes
Tie game.
his
I mean,
free throw.
they've been perfect from the line, I think, so far.
No, they haven't.
Pretty close to it.
They've missed 3.
Out of.
I don't know, but they've missed 3.
Well, they
What
just
happened
made
there?
2. So Memorial has the lead now.
Again, I'm trying to do the commentary, the statistics. I'll let you know in a second. Seven out of 10.
You
don't
like
e-
Scott Gross numbers.
You don't even want to know Goffstown, do you?
I do now.
All right,
now
hold
that
on.
you said it that way.
Did you spray something when I got up? Did you spray something?
I'm waiting.
Well, it's,
Anxiously.
they've had a lot more at the line here, so hold on.
It smells like
Cleaning
fluid.
1, 2.
They use medical or something. Not this. No. No, they use
21 attempt. 1, 2. 9 made.
Do you want me to do the math on that, Scott? Do you want me
It's
to?
less than 50%. I know that. Yeah.
You can do the math at home if
Yeah,
you
but
really
keep in
want to
mind
know
that
that.
they're only 1 for 6 in this overtime stretch.
Yep.
So that's the
That's the kicker.
yeah.
He's not gonna. Looking like you're showing some trust in your team. Out to Empoyo. Empoyo, shot fake, no
Yeah,
good.
but
On Corsi lets his man walk. And it sounds like Colette is not too happy there.
And who scored that layup?
2.
Number
Rumraj.
2, Rumraj. He's
How many does he have?
he's a lot. Let's see. Well, it's all in the second half too. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. He's at 13 points.
Yeah, that's a good number.
So now Goffstown trails. And I think what you want to do here is, how much time, Broden? Under 30 seconds, I know that. But you want to go quick too
Yep.
here. And if anything, I think you want to get it down low to Strickland and see if he can get an easy bucket.
You know, Scott, I mean, we have 10 seconds left. You hear about those the NFL rumors that Russell Wilson is looking for a trade, possibly? Yeah,
Really?
yeah. The
Why?
three teams named:
The Jets.
Saints,
The Jets.
Saints, Raiders.
Oh.
There,
Oh.
no Jet. Sorry,
And no Patriot.
no Patriot. Yeah.
All right, so what are you doing?
This is not a good time to break a press. Just go.
Gotta hit a 3.
Yeah. Strickland looking for an and one probably, but
He gets
he'll go to the
fouled.
line.
All right, so now they got, it's number 12, and he's fouled out.
Yep, that's what they're calling him off right now. Somebody fouled out at least.
12 is out.
12 is out.
He's out of the game, and
He was feeling a little guilty, I guess.
in comes number 4, and he hasn't played much in that second half.
Nope.
Strickland got to make these 2.
Sinks it. Got the first one.
Got to make this one too, and then it's an automatic quick foul. Put them on the line. In and out.
Oh, and they don't get the rebound, but they do
Okay,
get the foul.
but you need the quick foul. But now, you know, the problem here is that if they sink both these, then it's a 2-possession game.
Done.
Game over. Who had that foul? I didn't see it.
I think it was Strickland.
Was it Strickland? So now it'll be number 20. And, you know, what's sweeter revenge, right?
He's 2 for 2.
Yeah. Wrong guy to foul.
Mm.
Wow. Ice, baby.
Oh.
That's the story. Memorial made their free throws.
Yep. Yep.
Timeout. So it's a 2-possession game. It's pretty much over.
You know what? I'd like to call out Coach Cowett real quick.
Yeah.
He said yesterday, before the game, he goes, listen, 4 quarters, no timeouts. We won't call any. You guys will get home quick.
Yeah.
Goes to overtime. They call timeouts throughout the second half.
Yeah.
We are 7 seconds left in
Yeah,
this game,
well-
which is probably going to be a Memorial win.
I'm gonna say it.
And Ryan Cowett calls a timeout,
Yeah.
Scott.
I'm gonna say it because I have to say it. It's this team. They need to practice their free throws, and I don't know. I'm not privy to their practices. I don't go to their practices, but they're just abysmal. It's embarrassing how bad their free throw shooting is. Actually, they're under 50%. Last night's game was super competitive, and they lost on free throws. Tonight's game, obviously, we're not playing our starters, but again, you're losing a game on free throws, and that's something that, you know, to me, I'm old school. It's like you can't lose games when you're what do we say? What they were shooting, like under 45%?
Yeah.
That's just not tolerable, you know, for me. I think for a high school team, I think 60% is probably the lowest you want to be.
Scott, the thing is, though, you look at this team, starters for this game.
Don't make
No,
excuses.
no,
You're making
no.
excuses.
Starters for this game didn't play until after about halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, you're making excuses.
You're missing your 2 best players.
Yeah, game over. And again, good effort by the Grizzlies, but better performance, especially by number 2. I want to give him a big shout out, Johnny Rumraj, who him along with Fisher, who just played very well in the second half, and then the clutch free throw shooting by Troy Jutras, who I think who got, you know, I think Peyton Strickland had the best of them, but when it came down to crunch time, Jutras was able to make his free throws. But, you know, to me, the fire starter in that second half was Johnny Vrumraj, who really laid it on the line, and he scored a lot of points. Let's see, he scored 4, 6, 9, 11 points in the fourth quarter and in overtime with a victory. So Memorial comes up with a 53-49 win. We will see you folks here next Thursday. Goffstown. What do you mean?
Goffstown has a week off.
Playoffs aren't next week.
No, they've got a week off.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive.
Because the game that we're waiting in for play-in will be happening Thursday.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
All right.
It's not.
Well,
They're playing Monday.
Well, we'll update you later tonight.
Girls game on Tuesday night. Boys game on Thursday night, and we will see you then, folks. If not, I'll be proven wrong. But Broden, I'm willing to put
no,
chicken tenders on this one. Okay.
Chicken
So
tenders, maybe.
we're good, folks. We will see you later. Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Stay hydrated.